I was looking for something for a story to allow myself to go back to something very scary. I wanted to go back to The Hills Have Eyes, a high tension. I did some all comedy like Piranha, but I wanted to do something that will really scare the audience, put them on the edge of their seat, create like an immersive experience for them. And I was reading script and book and everything, and I received the script of Crawl, and with the script came that log line about this young woman who has to save her dad during a hurricane category 5 in Florida in a flooded zone infested with alligators. It was just exactly what I needed. I just had to sign and say, hey, I'm doing this movie. It was exactly the perfect combination of survival and fear elements. It was so easy. We're in the water every day in wetsuit with the wind and the rain, and you have to ask the actors. It was very, very difficult. You know, when you make a survival movie, you're supposed to make a survival movie in the movie. Here it was really a survival movie to make the movie as well. So it was very difficult. It was very hard. I definitely learned a lot from my previous movies that has all this element, the water and, you know, like shooting in this kind of condition. I kind of forgot how difficult it was. So it was kind of taking me back to, what I was thinking when I was writing that scene in the middle of the night in my very warm and comfortable place. And then that was, you know, then you enjoy it so much, and I'm sure we'll go back again.
Come on!
Every movie needs to be prep a lot. You know, making a movie costs a lot of money, so you don't have the time to redo and try and look. So you need to know exactly what you're doing. So I pretty much work a lot on the script. The script is very like the most important thing, and then it's, you know, some storyboards, some shot list. I do shot list for every sequence. I really, you know, want to know exactly how I'm going to do. But then it's really come to the work with the actors and the blocking and how, you know, like they're going to own the space. And specifically when you know, like part of the movie is in a crawl space or in a floated place, you know, like the way they're going to be interacting with each other is the key of is the scene is going to be believable or not. You know, I would have not be able to make such a movie without Kaya and Barry. They were absolutely, I mean, troopers. And when I, you know, asked like, you sure, Kaya, you know what's coming? She, yeah, I want to make this movie to show my son how badass I can be. And yes, she was definitely badass. I wanted it to be very intense. I wanted it to be so intense that you will not be able to, you know, go for the popcorn or the drink, that you were on the edge of your seat. I wanted the, you know, that kind of movie when you go and you feel that the temperature is raising in the room because people are really nervous. And all this, as an audience member before being a filmmaker, are like what I love the most in a movie theater. It's that experience where we all forget that we're all together and we just cross the screen and we're on the other side living the story. So when you do this movie, it's like as if you were drawing the blueprint of a ride. You know, like you know when, you know, you have to go down, you know when you have to give a little breathing space, and when you don't have to give breathing space. And I don't think this movie has a lot of breathing space. It's pretty intense. It was so nice to go back and do a proper, straightforward horror movie. I really feel and realize it's my DNA. I have the same pleasure making those movies than waiting behind a door and, you know, scare someone. So it's just fun.